I just realized I've been telling TikTok all of my business and completely neglecting you all who support me the most and encourage me the most and engage with my content the most. So I'm here to fill you in on some things that you've missed. I have been home alone the last several days, and I still have a couple more days of being alone, and I have taken on a lover. What I'm about to say in this video is very inappropriate depending on who's listening. So if you are a pearl clutcher, you might not want to watch this video. You've been warned. I'm not responsible for whatever reaction you have after this. Okay, I warned you. Anyway, so I've been seeing this guy, and we're going to call this fireworks, for the sake of having some kind of manners, even though me and manners in the same sentence is laughable. But he has given me fireworks once to the point where I almost felt like I was about to black out. And then he did it again to the point where I did black out for a few seconds. And then the last couple of days, it come to the point where it's like back to the point where I feel like I'm about to pass out, but I haven't passed out yet. Things have been really good. However, calm down. We are not in a relationship, and we are not, don't confuse this with a situationship either, because we both are clear in understanding what's going on. The reason why we're not in a relationship is because we're just, our lives and what we want for our futures is going into like totally different directions. As far as like, I don't want to live in Texas. Why do I think I have a necklace on right now? Anyway, but I don't want to keep living in Texas for the rest of my life. And he kind of wants to stay here for the next 10 years. I want to move somewhere else. And then when he wants to move, it's like a totally different place from where I want to move. So our paths will soon like veer off in totally different directions. No, it is not the guy who I had mentioned wants kids, but I don't. It's not that. A big reason why I'm being so transparent right now is because there seems to be this myth that if you are in a friends with benefits situation, the guy is kind of like rude and cold to you and kind of just discards you and only comes around when he needs to get that one thing from you. And in this particular situation, I'll use last night as an example. He came over before he left for work this morning. He took my trash out. I have valet trash. I don't need anybody to take my trash. I have a valet trash service. They come and take the trash every day. But I guess the bag sitting there was bothering him, so he went ahead and took the bag out. And I was like, okay, dude, whatever. He also folded some laundry that I had sitting in a laundry basket next to my bed because he saw it, and I guess he was tired of looking at it, so he just did it. He also paid for me to get my pedicure that I got last week and for me to get my routine wax. Now, mind you, I'm not starving for money. I'm good. Like, I'm doing really well right now. But, whenever I mention like, hey, I'm about to go get my pedicure, I'll talk to you later. Hey, he'll go, oh, hey, I got it. Don't worry about it. We'll also be watching a movie together, and he'll rub my hair. Side note, he's white, and we did have a discussion about touching a black woman's hair. Now, he didn't do it like I'm a disrespected black woman by touching her hair. He really just wanted to like, caress my hair just to be, just to be nice. But I did have that discussion with him, so don't worry. It's been covered. And quite honestly, getting my scalp like massage, that shit felt good. This is not going to become a couples channel because we are not a couple. Nor will I be showing him. You will not be hearing his voice, so y'all can keep holding your breath until you pass out for that one. It's just not going to happen because I don't feel comfortable doing that. And another reason I won't be sharing him is because men be menning at the end of the day, and they will embarrass you. And I'm not going to have you out here in these streets attached to me and making me look fucking stupid. Could something more develop? I mean, he's an amazing man. It's just, let me explain this to you guys. When you finally grow out of that phase that you got to be married by a certain time, you got to have kids by a certain time, you got to be in a relationship because you don't want to be alone. When you finally get out of that, I got to have a man to save me because I'm struggling financially. You actually can see things clearly. So I can look at this situation and say, wow, he's attractive, he's well off, he treats me well, we have such good conversation, but our futures just don't line up. And I would be a fucking idiot to be like, you know what, let's get together anyway, even though I know eventually this isn't gonna end well for either one of us. I also don't have this scarcity mindset that this is my last chance. I better take it. I say all that to say that you can totally get into a friends with benefits situation and still vet and all that, and get into a situation where you're respected and treated like a human being. Because there's no doubt in my mind that if I call him at 2 o'clock in the morning and say, oh my gosh, I'm throwing up, can you please take me to the emergency room? He would take me and wait for me and get my medicine for me. And I know you might be thinking, what's going to happen if one of you guys like meets someone that actually makes sense? Like, are you still going to keep talking to each other? And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. We both have thought about it, and because he's a mature adult, we both talked about it, and we're like, yeah, it might feel weird because we talk to each other all the time and we hang out all the time, but we also have been very clear about what exactly this is. So there's really no expectation for it to be like, choose me, that kind of situation, because we know what it is, and we are, I guess, seeing other people in a way. I don't know. But we're just kind of like space fillers. And if you're a woman who's like, I could never do anything like that. First of all, I told you to get the fuck on at the beginning of this video. So why are you still here? And if you're a man who has a problem with it, it's because you're insecure. That's all that is. And you have this patriarchal idea that I'm supposed to be a nun until I'm with you, and then I'm supposed to just lie there like a wet fish unless you flop around on me for 10 minutes and give me a UTI. I thought I was going to see him later tonight, but I'm sorry. I'm exhausted, and I've already taken one nap, and I'm probably going to like lay back down and take another. By the time you guys see me post this video, it'll be morning, so the timing won't make sense because I'm posting this at like 4:20 on a Tuesday. So yeah, that's what's going on with me right now. If you guys have any questions, I will answer the questions that I am comfortable with. I'll say that. Yes, I am technically giving TMI and telling my business, but I am deciding what to tell you. Keep that in mind also. And like I said, please do not give me the bullshit of, it's nice to see you finally happy, because I've been posting shit showing my happiness. You've just been willfully ignorant and still think that a woman can only be happy with a man. Also keep that in mind. And those type of comments, I'm telling you right now, are going to genuinely piss me off and will probably get you hidden. Because it's like, a woman can literally run for president and win, and nobody will really care. But if she gets married, everybody's fucking having a standing ovation. So you already know my attitude on that. Don't do that shit to me. Don't do that to me. You guys know how I am. Don't do it. Anyway, all right, bye y'all.